Hello, my name is Reginald Delatour. My project is over crashes in the US. I initially was going to do DUIs, but after realizing that the data sets wasn't big enough, I switched to all crashes. The reason I picked crashes is because there is always a wreck on the interstate that causes traffic to back up for what seems like hours. Also, I consistently see on the news a story about how a drunk driver wrecked their car, injured, or killed someone. So these are my data sets. This first data set is based off the DUI severity score. You can see that Wyoming ranks number one with a 12.65, and Massachusetts ranks 50 with a 3.15. Tennessee ranks 22nd in this category. The next data set is alcohol impairment fatalities in Tennessee and the nation. The reason I picked Tennessee is because I live here, and also I wanted to compare it to the rest of the nation. And also, I got data on fatalities per 100,000 population to compare Tennessee and the rest of the nation. The next data set is for all fatal car crashes. This doesn't just focus on DUIs. This data set shows the population for each state, miles traveled, fatal crashes, deaths occurred by those crashes, the average deaths per 100,000 people, and then deaths per 100 million miles traveled by vehicle. So here's population, vehicle miles traveled by the millions, and deaths per 100 million vehicle miles traveled. The final data set is deaths by crash type. This breaks down the crash into single vehicles and multiple vehicles. It shows the state's number of crashes for each category and the percentages for each. So, for example, Tennessee, 53% of the time it's a single vehicle crash, 47% of the time it's multiple vehicle crashes. The first visualization I created was a map of the US, and it ranks each state from 1 to 50 based on the severity score. The darker the blue the state is, the higher the score. Wyoming is ranked number 1. Massachusetts is ranked number 50. Zoom in here. Ranked number 50. And Tennessee is ranked number 22. So Tennessee is about middle of the pack. The next visualization I made was a horizontal bar chart. This chart is based off fatality crashes per 100 million miles traveled in a vehicle. I have it in order from least miles traveled to the most miles traveled. If you scroll down, you can see Tennessee here with 1.370 miles traveled per fatal crash. And the lowest would be Massachusetts, and the highest, South Carolina. For the third visual, this one's based off deaths by crash. So as you can see, the three biggest states are the three largest boxes. Texas has Total of 3,615 fatal crashes. California, 3,606, and Florida, 3,183. Tennessee is at 1,135. The smaller ones are, the boxes are based off number of crashes, so the smaller ones are going to have a smaller amount of crashes. The last visualization I created was a vertical bar chart. This chart shows each state's percentage of multiple vehicle crashes. Tennessee has 47% of crashes are multiple vehicle crashes. And with the highest is Nebraska with 57% of the time. There's multiple vehicles involved in the crash. And the lowest is Maine. Here it is, Maine, with 32% of the time. And you could see all 50 states here.